to the MCages server. Last time we finished off both the west and the north roads. The east roads were finished a few days ago, and I've been busy, and we are going to start on the north road just to get it functionally complete. But last time, that was just my thing saying the stream was working. But last time, as we ended the episode after a good hour post road, trying to find a sniffer egg to no avail, Ivor disappeared like an angel from the north. And look, there's two. There's one there, and there's one there. She hooked us up with some sniffer eggs, and I'll forever be grateful. They are fluffy and they are amazing, and I will call them sniffies. Look at them! Look at them! They're so cute. Anyway, yes, things got a bit out of hand after that because we've got Jeremy there and Beagle here. But if we go into our secret animal testing lab, that's not very secret because I show you where it is. Here we are with our shiny floor, and I've been busy this afternoon. We will climb up here. We have got our entrance here, but yes, we have a sniffer farm, and that beep you heard was they've left us a goodie. For now, they're going into this barrel here. I think because the law behind it is you go facial scan and go in here, and then you can go and breed them, and there'll be hazmat suits and things here. But I think maybe we'll have the output come here. That make more sense. But for now, it's coming down here, and yeah, they've been busy. You've got some sniffer eggs. Going to give these back to Ivor once we get 5 of them. But we've got our torchflower seeds, which we use to breed more sniffers, and they come in the form of eggs. And then you got your pitcher pods. Although they're not showing up as pitcher pods to me because I've got some kind of problem with my plugins where it's not recognizing. You just saw there, the sniffer eggs look like red terracotta, glazed terracotta. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, we're going to let everyone know that we're here, and we're going to start digging out the North Road. So let's go. Okay. Okay. Hello, everyone. They are fluffy and they are gorgeous, and they are called sniffers, and they will be sniffy. I love these guys. They're so cute. Look at them. They're so cute. Look at them. Oh, we're about to. There you go. We're about to reset. Can we have astronauts? Anybody? Oh, Ivor's there. Ooh. Ooh. Is she watching? I don't think she's watching. Ooh, I'm gonna have to go for industrial because if I go through creative, there's no. It's easier. There's no. E? No, maybe not. No, she's not. Oh, she's totally gonna. Come on, Ivor. Come on. 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 Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Just totally help. Little help. Little help. Do it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. She's totally gonna let me get all the way there and then disappear, isn't she? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ivor's one of the only people I haven't AFK astronauted yet. She was watching the whole time. No. Oh, where? I was trying to get over here like this. Oh, boing! Wee! Don't be sad. Oh well. Right, let's breed these two guys up. Hi. Give me an egg. These things are slow as all mother hell, but yeah, I'm hoping that should give me another egg, and I can give Ivor the 5 sniffer eggs back if she wants them, and then we'll start digging out the North Road. Wait for a ding. Yep, there we go. Let's see if we can give Ivor her eggs back. And then we'll get some stuff together for digging out the being the bulldozer, basically. Digging out the road. Although I ain't got much space for stone left, I might have to do a mass storage down here out the way. This is all cobble. I think this is all cobble, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Let's do a stone one, because I'm selling it to the villagers as fast as I can, but it's yeah, it's not exactly the best. This mic stand, mate. If I can get a sponsor who give me a decent bloody mic stand, I've got like a cheap thing off Amazon. Because we don't have a studio anymore, so I've had to buy my own, and I don't have any money because I spend it all on charity. Make out special, I just do. It's just facts. Right. So we've got these sniffer eggs. We will give those to Ivor. We've got the polished deep slate. Yes. We can put this stuff away in here. Let's empty this. Temporary mass storage back here for overflow and stuff. Actually, that's probably too high now because I can't see the chat. There's the chat. Hello, chat. This is going to generate a lot of stone, as it always does. So, sorry about this. I didn't realise this storage was full, to be fair. I'd taken it all to the villager training hall I have, which is right out of the world border, out of the way. So it's not annoying everyone with the lag and the all the time. I don't have villagers in my base. Tries to trap a wandering trader as my security guard because he's got the perfect uniform. He's blue, you know what I mean? Even named him, but he disappeared again. So, and not because it was nighttime. He just despawned, even though he's named and trapped in a room. So I don't know what all that's about. You can see how much I've got here. Look at all that. Might even just take these out as well. That's just what's left in the hoppers behind. And do a bit of this, and 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 then do a bit of this. Hello? Okay, and some of that. Okay. That's all of that. Put this up here. Okay, right. We need the shovel. We've got shulker boxes. We have. Just making sure my personal vaults are empty. They are not, because this is going to generate a lot of blocks, and I want to keep a lot of them. PV4 I've done. PV7, yeah, some in here. PV8, yeah, PV8. Yeah, there we go. I think I might buy some textured key WASD keys for myself. I've got a Keychron keyboard, which is literally, I'm not sponsored, but they are literally the best keyboard I've ever used, especially as a content creator, because they're silent, but they're really clunky feeling, you know, like clicky, not clicky, you know. We've had clicky ones before, and apparently that was bugging the viewers, which makes perfect sense. 10, 11, I think's full of banners. Yeah, 12 is full of community stuff. Okay, PV1, put that away. Put that over here because I can't filter unstackables. It breaks well, it don't break the system. I can turn this switch. I've got the small stack mode for some reason, but that's single unstackable mode basically. But it takes so long that it's like not worth it. I might as well just do them manually. Do you know what I mean? So we'll do that. Well, actually, we'll get that out. Get that time. We'll keep that. And make sure I've got some food. We'll ask Ivor if she's got any ice. We need to put the ice on the North Road as well, which we haven't done yet. Well, we've got one band of blue ice. I'll show you what I mean if you've not been watching the ice streams. So this is the East Road. This is the East Tower. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 is that tower there. And then at 0, 100 is East, West, North, South towers. I'm in charge of East Tower. And then my base is directly off of it. So this is the Man's Chinese Theatre in Hollywood. And then this is my movie studio. And then inside, like, each studio is a working studio. So there's a shop, gift shop here. And then this is where I film the AFK astronaut episodes, which you've just seen me attempt one. I'll do a commentary on that in that set. That's a working set. But yeah, these are the roads. These are blue ice. They started out like the ring here as normal compressed ice, and this is actually part of a mini game, which people have asked if we can make these wider. But I think that the difficulty is trying to skid around without boinging off of these. At North Road, there's a like a starting grid, if you will, here, and you put a diamond in, and it does it. There's a dung dung. And then drops a gate, and then you're supposed to race each other around all the way around back to the North Tower. But here I've just changed it out to blue ice because she's a mad fool, and I love her for it. She's brilliant for that. And it's a lot faster. This is actually slightly lower because somebody built their base immediately here. And then we asked if we could knock out this and then go underneath his base, which he very kindly agreed, but we had to drop this down, which actually suited me because my studio wanted it sea level. So, but if you go on a boat here, then you just get shot up here, so you can carry on, you know, go around to the north and go up to the north if you want, or whatever. Yeah, drop down here. This is going to be the Walk of Fame with like Never Stars named Mark Hamill and stuff, you know, and then like shops and stuff here, but I haven't got around to it yet. But yeah, so we're doing that. The thing is, these go out to X or Y, X or Z 1500. So it goes 1500 blocks in a straight line, 2 rows of ice all the way up. And also, if you've got actually another community thing we've got is underneath here is soul sand. So if you've got soul speed, you can fast run. Whee! Boing! You can fast run along these as well. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're digging out. Now go up to 1500. We have just expanded, rather than put a new world for the 1.20. We've just expanded the border out to 2500. I think it is. So we've had to expand the roads 10k in all directions. So I've been plugging away at that all week. So that's what we're up to. And I've got a beer tonight because my wife's not very well. So I've been looking after her. Physically not very well. Bad back and spinal problems. So nursing her. So she says, "Oh, relax, have a beer." I was like, "Don't mind if I do." She likes to drink as well, with my Irish family and everything, but she can't. She's on morphine derivatives and stuff like that. So no pubs for, I don't know, about a month. So TP ask Ivor. I think Ivor's working on her zero shop and expanding it. And we've got a thing where I do the bulldozing, as it were, and just lay the ice down, and then she does the decorating. Hi, hello, how you doing? I have things for you. I hope you're watching. Otherwise, I have to type, and that's just a ball ache. I have special things for you. I have Hegs. Hello, Hegs. Yes. Okay. Right. Hegs. Thank you. Hey. Woohoo. And ooh, this is nice. I like this. Oh, so you're redoing all the rooms. Very nice. So if I just press that, I get a diamond. Yeah, boy. Nice. And we've got, activating the mob farm. Lovely. Oh, what's down here? What's down here? Oh, there's a deep slate. Oh, sweet. Love it. Where are you going? Oh, hi. Oh, you knocked the walls out. I haven't actually seen back here. This is the redstone that makes it work. So Ivor's amazing. She's an amazing community leader, as it were. So she's got all these farms just to give it away for free, which is pretty damn cool, if you ask me. It looks like she's making another couple of layers on her shop here, because that's new. But yeah, she's just a grinder. She just builds these huge farms, and then if you're stuck for a block, you can just come here, and the idea is like an honesty system. You just take what you need and don't just empty the bloody, you know what I mean? Don't just empty the shulkers and things. So yeah, it's really nice. Ivor, I need blue ice and soul sand, please. I've used up all of my reserves and all the ones in the bartering farm. I even ran it for about an hour, and I still only got like 8 stacks, which is good. Didn't make a dent. Oh yes, that's more like it. Thank you, my friend. And soul soil. Oh, soul soil. Problem, if that's the case. Well, it's not a problem. There are no problems. There are just solutions that need to be found, right? I've put soul sand down, the ones with the faces, like on all the expansion. So do I need to remove that and put soul soil down? Because ball, soul sand slows folks down without soul speed books. Yeah, I've been using the stuff out of the bartering farm because I thought that was what that was there for. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so you're yeah, I know you're disappointed in me. Don't worry, I'll go over and place what I need. Oh, thanks, mate. I appreciate that. Yeah, that was what the heck's these? Oh, the rockets. Oh, she's shrinking it down a bit. Oh, okay. All right. Sorry, Ivor. Yeah. I haven't laid down all because I actually thought that. I know you're down there and you're busy, but I actually thought that when I was doing the North Road. So I actually didn't put the soul sand down just in case. But yeah, the East Road and half of the North Road has got expansion has got all the faces on it. So yeah, sorry about that. But hey, now I know. Also, I'm an Egyptian who used to working with me, and that's just how I am. It's like you don't know me. Right, so we've got soul soil, blue ice, soul soil. Put blue ice there, blue ice there, blue ice there. Soul soil and polished deep slate. Don't need that soul sand then. So I'll go back to my base quickly. Home sort, and we'll get on with it, I suppose. So I guess I'll put my soul sand. I'll put it down and put it back in me storage. I think. Damn. I use like all my reserves as well. Oh dear. Oh well. We all make mistakes. It's what we do to fix them that counts, ladies and gentlemen. So speaketh the dad. And the ex-nurse and the filmmaker. It's all about making mistakes, all of those things. Oh, I need to turn off the captions because I can actually speak tonight. So that's always good. There we go. I forgot I had the captions on. Move it stream. Yeah, move it stream. How you doing, Cypher? Nice to see you, my friend. Thank you for joining us. And look, Woot, move it stream where I'm physically able to talk. I've been obviously with my wife being really poorly, and my kid's been getting some stick at school because they're LGBT and everything. It's just been that and the charity. The grants we keep failing to get the grants, and it's really annoying. Stopping us doing what we want to do, and yeah, so it's been quite stressful. So the first thing that goes with my mental health is literally my ability to speak. That part of my brain is the part that's damaged, and it actually right now I'm kind of used to it. But I am having to make a conscious effort, like a mindful effort, to be able to say these words to you right now. It's actually harder than you think, which is why I sometimes go quiet on the streams after about an hour or so, because I'm just exhausted. I have to, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's what that's about. It isn't dysphagia, is it? They're querying that, but I have brain damage and I have severe PTSD, severe anxiety disorder. So, well, I'm talking to the camera. There you go. How's that? So, yeah, it's when you meet, I'm sure if you must know a little bit. Everyone who watches probably knows a little bit about mental health, but it affects people in different ways. Every brain is different, as we all know, and but for many, a very common side effect of both the drugs and that we take, and as in the prescription drugs, and just general, anxiety is not too bad for it, but depression, I've got depression as well, which, just through various means. And one of the common side effects is that it's just like your brain just forgets things. Some people it's faces, some people it's names. Me, it's literally how to talk. It's more complicated than that, but yeah, it is that. It is what you've said, Cypher. If I'll put that on the screen for everyone watching, there we go. It is what you've said, Cypher, but it's like selective, if that makes sense. Cypher, hopefully, well, I'm saying you're going to be sharing this public, but you've typed it publicly, so I assume you have. So Cypher says, for me, it's autism. Some days I just don't speak, or the potential for PTSD, but it hasn't been diagnosed. Yeah, very common. We come across that a lot. Like every one of my crew, my regular crew in films, has mental health problems. 2 of them have ASD, like you. one of them is very much as you described. I'm not going to mention names. He does actually come into the chat quite a lot. He's called Night Eye in the chat. And yeah, it's his first thing when he's struggling is because when he goes quiet. For me, sometimes I'm not struggling, but I just can't physically speak, but my body's moving fine, so people don't really notice so much. Apart from, as you can tell, because YouTuber and streamer, I'm a massive gobshite and like the sound of my own voice. So people who know me can tell, but people who don't know me don't notice. Cypher says, had enough anxiety, my brain just goes, what was I doing? I forgot. Mate, you and me both. Yeah, totally. That's me all over. I actually, I can't be on camera at the moment because there's stuff in the background that can't be shown publicly, but some of you will notice I'm surrounded by notebooks. Friends buy me notebooks as well because they know I literally have to write everything down. And then I've got a phone and a tablet next to me at all times. I make notes on that. I've got a Google Calendar and Google Notes, which are like to-do lists, and it's things like brush your teeth, take your medicines, right up to apply for £1 million grant. Do you know what I mean? So it's all of this. I literally have to write everything down. Otherwise, I can't remember either. So I totally feel you, mate. You're not alone. Just hang in there and keep doing what you're doing, man. Because I know you're awesome. So because we know each other. So yeah, there you go. That's best I can do with pep talk. I'm not natural at those things, but I try. Right, let's go digging, shall we, for a bit? Because those sniffers are not doing much. Oh, yeah, sorry, Cypher says, what doesn't help me is when I forget what I was doing. It happens in the middle of maintenance for 2 websites. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can imagine. Oh, especially. Yeah, my wife is, I think you know this, Cypher. My wife works in IT security and IT service management, so she will understand what you're saying for sure. So, yeah, especially if you're doing like, any kind of math space coding or whatever, and it's like, what was that number again? Oh, bollocks, I'm going to start again. So, totally get it. I can empathize, mate. Well, I guess I can sympathize. I'm not much of a coder myself. I was an ethical hacker for a while, but it was more downloading other people's stuff and just letting it run on your PC overnight. You know what I mean? It wasn't too crazy. But yeah, totally get it, my friend. Totally get it. Where did my sword go? There it is. Okay, so home. Let's just try north top and put the ice down there and finish that, and then we'll go on to the south one. I'm loving this, by the way, Cypher. Thank you for sharing. Genuinely. As you know, I'm trying to make these streams, entertaining and silly and funny, but also just people, if they want to straight up just be completely brutally honest about how their mental health affects them, use my platform, man. 100%. Because that's what I'm trying to do with with our charity as well. Our filmmaking charity is the exact same thing. So yeah, it's amazing that you're sharing that, and thank you. Genuinely, it's good. Oh yeah, I can put soil down here on the North Road. Cypher says 5 megabyte file of 4.1K products, and my brain goes, "What the fuck was I doing?" That yeah. Yeah, totally. I say there's ways to cope, as you know. For me, it's note taking and journaling stuff, and I'm not much of a writer. Irony, I work in the film industry, but I'm not much of a writer myself. I'm more of a technician, a camera guy. STONEBRIC. Oink! Is that it? Oh, oinks. Oinks. No? BR. STONEBRICKS. Oinkters. Oink. Oh, you have to put a space in. Oh my god. Cypher says, I need to do that. Sorry for the pause screen all the time. I'm not on my PC, I'm on a laptop, and I've not switched that off yet. Cypher says, it's why I have multiple journals and usually one on me at times. Yeah, totally. What I've been looking into, and I'm trying actually to blag a review sample. Not blag, because I am actually a creator and I used to get sent review samples all the time back in the day, but there's these new generation of e-ink notepads, which I think is a great use of the technology, because otherwise they're just useful for ebooks and that's about it. But e-ink notepads, yeah, all right. And the Amazon one, but it's more of a giant Kindle that you can scribe notes on. But there's one from which is, I need to remember their name, because if I'm gonna start sucking their penises to try and get one, because I've got a unique user case, so I think maybe from a marketing point of view, they'll be well up for it. Remarkable 2, that's the one. I assume the Miracle 3 is that, because the Miracle 2 is about a year and a half old now. But I met someone, actually at my wife's work, some work function, boring, and they had one. And I was like, well, that's amazing, because I've got the problem, maybe like you, Cypher, where I've got so many notebooks. Yeah, I write it in there to remind myself to do something, and then because I've got so many notebooks, I don't remember which bloody notebook the information was in. So, like, having like one permanent digital notebook that you can just, and you can search. You can like, it does handwriting recognition as well. But if you just want to do it in handwriting, you can, and it'll search the handwriting for whatever you're trying to find. And I think that's a great idea. So it's defo something I want to do. They're not that expensive. They're like 300 quid, which yeah, a lot. It's a lot of money, especially at the moment with cost of living crisis and everything. But can you put a price on coping with our mental health problems? I don't know. Maybe. If nothing else, I'm going to save up for one. It should only take me about 6 months or so to save up. But yeah, I'd love to try one of those. Even if they just send it me as a review sample and I have to send it back, just to see what it's like and make some video content on it. I think something like that would be great. And there's more than them. I've fallen into a can of worms, which you can imagine. Cypher says, I sell journals as well on my website. My journal at present was from my supplier. Yeah, I mean, put your website down, mate. I don't mind shilling you. No problem at all. But yeah, I mean, for me, and especially because I'm a kind of slight eco warrior, I know that's boring. But we charge our cameras with solar power, for example. We've got a solar panel on the shed. And on the super shed, which is what we call our studio, because it is literally just a giant shed. That's all we can afford at the moment. And we put a solar panel up there, and we charge our camera batteries using that. Right now, that's easy, But in the winter, yeah, not so much. We have to charge them, traditionally off the wire. But yeah, like all that kind of stuff. I mean, just not having to buy paper anymore, and paper books, and have trees knocked down and stuff. And yeah, I know a lot of them have already been cut down, and they're getting better at sustainability with tree farms and quick growing pine and bamboo and stuff, and that's awesome. Yeah, I don't know, just that search function alone for me at least. I know everyone's different, but for me, I think that'd be really, really helpful. I generally don't advertise on street. Oh yeah, I'm going to put this up for you for the viewers as well. It says, I generally don't advertise on streams, although I consider it rude. Well, I've given you permission, so go for it. Also, I need to mention that the lithium-ion batteries aren't that eco-friendly. Very true. We actually use an eco brand of them that are, the casings are 100% recycled. And the battery cells themselves, they're technically not they work like lithium ions, but they're technically I can't remember what chemical it is. Apparently, it's like a lot more readily available. You don't have to like dig up half of Africa and then ship it halfway around the world. That kind of stuff. I totally agree with you. It's the industry needs to innovate a bit more. I think I know of a company, weirdly in my hometown of Worksop, which isn't really known for innovation, but I know that they are working on, like, there's a saline battery, which I doubt would be powerful enough to run a camera. But they're working on hydrogen cells for cameras, but obviously shrinking them down that much, the chemical reaction, you got to contain all the energy, blah blah blah. So that's what they've been working on for the last few years. They were going to invite us out to because we met them at a filmmaker expo. What was it? No, it wasn't. I'll tell you what it was. It was the Emergency Services Expo, because we volunteer our drone flying services to search and rescue and animal search and rescue. So there's a charity we work with who have a stand there every year, and a load of us volunteer to come and run it and talk to people who come. Oh, how do the drones work? Blah blah. What I mean? Talk to them and that kind of a thing. And this guy just approached us and said, "Do you think these would work in your drones?" And some of the more technically minded experts were like, "Yeah, potentially." But obviously there's a lot of questions around how we recharge them and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so but then I mentioned we've got a non-profit filmmaking company, and if we can make a documentary about what you're trying to do, then that'll give our volunteers and our service users some experience and stuff. And they're like, "Oh yeah, go for it." And I'm a Worksop lad myself and blah blah blah. And they're like, "Yeah, come along." Not heard anything since, but I think it's just because of everything that's gone on in the last. Because that was 2020, just before the whole COVID thing happened, and then everything went to shite, as we imagine. Yeah, it hasn't happened yet. Although they are still there, I'm still talking to them. We still chat on social media platforms all the time. But I don't think they're quite ready for the big time yet. Because they've asked me, I can mention what they're trying to do, but I can't mention who they are and that kind of stuff. I guess patent offices and all that. I guess if it's anything like films. Yeah. Cypher says also paper can be made from more than trees. If you remember the rag and bone man, they often collected used cotton clothing and sold it to turn to paper. Yeah, man. Yeah. That's why I have a lot of paper journals, and like you say, I've got friends who have bought me bamboo ones. I've got one that's my friend who's a Transformers guy. And I am as well. He bought me an Optimus Prime, which is the big red one you always see to my left of the keyboard when I turn the camera on. And then above that, on the shelf underneath my my monitor's on a floating arm thing. I've got a shelf underneath it. There's a couple there that are made from bamboo that friends have sent me, and it's brilliant. Like I say, I just think it's not so much. I know like the e-inks. I mean, it uses a hell of a lot less power. Stay charged. If they're anything like the ebooks, they can stay charged for months at a time, so you're not losing much power there. But you're right in terms of it's going to have, I'm guessing, a lithium-ion cell in there, and that would have been mined. So that's not ideal. But then on the flip side, you're not. I can charge that thing using our solar panel. So it'll be free energy, and like I say, just from a mental health point of view, assuming they work like advertised, maybe they won't, maybe they're crap, who knows? But I think for someone like me who writes something down and then forgets where I put it, I might as well have not written it down at all. So just simple things like having a search feature, or it automatically have it. You can put like scripts in there to automatically file things in the right folder, and you can even send a copy to any email address you want or any online hard drive you want, and our team works off of Google Drive, so I can send all my notes to the Google Drive, then the team can see what I'm thinking, that kind of stuff. So it's that kind of stuff. You're right. It's weighing up, and you're totally right. Cypher is obviously an expert because he sells these things, and he's looked up that thing. He's looked up the pros and cons of everything, hasn't he? About the sound of it, he knows what he's talking about. That's why we have lovely chats on the stream here. But yeah, it's definitely like anything. It's like weighing up the pros and cons, isn't it? I think because I was going to use an iPad or an Android tablet or whatever, and I've got a couple of old Android tablets that we used for monitors on the cameras, and I was just going to use one of those, because I didn't want to, get new stuff for the reason that Cypher called out earlier. And but again, you're charging that every day, So I think something like ePaper, that's what I thought it might be a nice compromise, where it's you only have to charge it like once a month, if that, and from a mental health point of view, it might make me feel better quicker. And then I won't need to have one because my memory will come back. In theory, I doubt it will, but we can but dream, right? He, she. Also, says hemp is good for paper. I didn't know about hemp being used for paper. That's good. I think I knew it. Maybe subconsciously knew that you could, but I didn't realize they were actually doing it. I think about hemp clothing and things because they sell that kind of stuff at Glasgow and that, don't they? But yeah. That's interesting. I reckon. I don't know. I'm not really much of an expert like that. I'd imagine bamboo's probably if it's anything like Minecraft, bamboo's probably the best replacement, isn't it, for wood? Because it grows so quickly, and very easy to propagate and very easy to breed and all that kind of stuff. But then I don't know if massive bamboo fields is very eco-friendly either. I don't know. Probably uses a lot of water. So need to do some research on that, but definitely just come up with something, don't we? Because like recycled paper is one thing, but it's putting a sticking plaster and a gaping hole in it. So we'll see. I reckon by the time our kids are our age, that we'll hopefully we'll have figured it out. Then again, they were talking about trying to figure all the climate change issue back in the 80s when they started noticing it properly, and they still haven't got around to it, have they? Gets in the way of profits, I suppose. He, she, them, yeah, well. Oh, someone's having a chat food fight on the game. So Ivor's given me all this blue ice. So I'm going to use it in one chunk. Excuse me for the burp. Here I've got is particularly gassy. Nova thinking with her stomach again. It was around this time when Nova starts saying, "Oh, I'm going to make this for my tea." Cypher says it's why linen paper is more often used from offcuts from cotton clothing manufacturing and off old cotton clothing, which is better than sending them to landfill. Makes sense to me, mate. Yeah, makes sense to me. Should probably look see if there's some kind of fast button to make people's comments appear rather than me having to pause the game every time. I'll get more look at this, don't worry. Makes sense. Pond itself is relatively well, apart from sheep in fields and stuff, but in terms of recyclability, from what I'm aware, it's quite decent. So yeah, that's a good call. Do you stock any linen or hemp notebooks in your website, mate? Stop flying, la da da. Many hours later. Still going! 10,000 blocks, be right. Woohoo! Right, now I need to go back to the start of the new stuff. So home from the North Road top. I wish I did. We're trying to find a supply for cotton paper that's suitable for our needs. But yeah, I did look up into alternatives for cutting down trees. But to be fair, a lot of trees typically get replanted now. And yeah, that's actually true. In fact, the beer I'm drinking claims that every beer you buy, they plant a tree up in Scotland. So yeah. I'd say the name, but apparently the CEO is a bit of an arsehole, so I was like, don't want to for that reason alone, but I'm sure it's just rumours, but you know, probably rumours from a rival company or some bollocks, but you know, I don't condone bullying, so blue ice, soul soil, that's the stuff. Right. All right. So I noticed, actually, I didn't notice on the East Road when I expanded it, but I noticed it didn't have any faces on. I was like, oh no, am I going to have to go from... Am I going to have to replace all the stuff with the faces on? And yes, I am. God damn it. Well, this is a dynamic angle for everyone. Cypher says, I looked into papers and alternatives for paper made from trees, largely because I wanted to make my own once we got our own proper home secured. Yeah, good idea. I think once we get some funding, I might have you as our notebook supplier, because all my crew uses notebooks like me, so soon money go to someone who's trying to, you know, trying to make their way in life rather than some big corporation that's going to be there whether I buy them or not. So, no promises though. We've literally got no money right now. It's oh, the grant situation is in shambles at the moment. And because we don't sell a product, we sell a service. It's very hard to, you know, find alternatives. Well, there's things we're working on. So, for example, you know, if we start making the content proper again, then you know, Google AdSense itself will be enough to keep us afloat for years. But yeah, Brave New World and all that. Okay, and I've hit a wall again, literally. There we go. More that way. Oof. So, oof's a lot. Right. Okay. Even when you sell a product, good luck with opening their wallets and getting to... Yeah. I've had a couple of failed small businesses as well. Mostly because of my health condition means that it's very hard for me to keep up with stuff. But yeah, there was a bit of oh, but you're so much more expensive than these discount brand shops. Yes, my overheads are bigger. Yeah. That's the issue. But I mean, right now, you totally. I mean, even you, I bet, as a business owner, you probably can't blame people for tightening the purse strings, as it were, because things are redonkulous at the moment. But well, they are in the UK at least. I'm not sure how it is in America and rest. Well, I know Europe's pretty bad, but like our mortgage alone. And we're in a tiny cottage house, like that's literally an entry-level house that usually, like, you know, post-grad students live in or whatever. You know, it's like it's nothing. It's not special or big or anything like that. It's our mortgage went up like by 40-odd%. It was ridiculous. Luckily, it's still, inverted commas, cheap, you know? Still cheaper than renting, but it's not been easy. It's not been easy. But I've got to be careful what I say on stuff like that, because it risks coming across as almost political. I try to keep the political side out of these streams. I'm a very political person, actually. I just, you know, our charities work with politicians and stuff. We're very, you know, big believer in fairness and sharing and that kind of stuff, which is precisely the opposite of what the UK is right now. But hey, you know, but yeah, it's people don't want to hear it when they're watching Minecraft, so. Wee! Oh, you swine. Come here. Hang on. Let's get rid of this crap while I'm doing this. And then do that. About and doink doink, and Ivy can fill it in when she comes back and decorates. 3, so we'll do all that. 2, and we'll do some of that. Whee! Boink. Right. Our flat's not the best, and we're trying to get the finances to move, but goddamn, getting people to spend their money. I sell our own brand of teas and coffees as well in the UK. Hey, you're quite the entrepreneur then, Saf. You're way better than me. So everyone goes, oh, you own this business and this charity, and you're such an entrepreneur. And I'm like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I just look it up as I go along. I'm not a natural businessman like you, I don't think. Just trying to do right by peeps, you know what I mean? That's the only thing that motivates me. That's impressive, mate. Like I say, I understand. I bet you're struggling right now because everything's so expensive. So people haven't got the expendable income. Like we're sponsored by a major cinema chain, our production company, and they've been saying to us that they're not struggling too much, like they can pay the salaries and stuff. I don't want to start rumors, but like they've seen a massive drop off in like weekday sales and stuff. Like there's a pattern emerging, and I'm speaking to other people who work in marketing for other cinema chains, and they've said the same thing, that people just, time was, especially for someone like me who's kind of, I'm semi-retired, so I'm walking past a cinema and I'll go, ooh, Mission Impossible, I haven't seen that yet, I'll go in and watch it now, because my kid is at work. People don't do that at the moment. They're just seeing, stuff that they've wanted to see for ages and planned on seeing for ages, and it's, there's no like, I guess, what's the word, like walk by, drive by shopping, or whatever it's called, impulse purchase, I guess. Like when you go past a shop window, you go, oh, that's a nice coat, I'll buy that. No one's doing that, Cypher says, he's got a problem because he can't get his teas and coffees out of the UK because the cost of postage is expensive. Oh, yes. Again, I don't want to be political here, but I'm guessing that's a Brexit thing. The only thing that decision benefited wasn't the people; it was all the people with the money already, from what I can see, because your small businesses like you have all folded or are struggling. I've seen it with mine. We couldn't. I mean, I used to make arcade. You probably know this, Cypher. I used to make arcade machines out of stuff I find in skips. Obviously not the internals, but like the bodies. I'd like, stick one inside an old table that's left by the side of the road, or build a full-size stand-up arcade machine, but it'd be out of shot window boards that they were going to throw away or whatever, and it was doing all right for a little while. My health meant I couldn't really keep up with the demand, and I couldn't afford to hire anyone at the time. Well, I still can't now, really. But then we had a lot of orders from Europe, and I reckon if I'd not have folded when I did, I would have folded by now, because import fees and everything are crazy. Like we're not doing major productions at the moment. Well, obviously because of the writer's strike and the actor's strike, everything's stopped anyway. But like you can't film in Europe at the moment if you're not from the area that you're filming in, because it's not financially viable. Go away, Creeper. For those that don't know, we've got Creeper explosions turned off in this area while I'm doing this. So yeah, you can't. It's not financially viable to pitch and commission for work from people in Europe, because just the cost of getting out there, the insurances, the public liability insurances and indemnity insurances have like quadrupled for anything that's not in your own country. It's like, and they've doubled pretty much for your own country. So it's like the work's dried up, in terms of the profit work that we do. And obviously we spend that profit on the charity side, but we still need to make a profit to be able to do, you know what I mean? And that's what we do. So it's like, yeah, forget about it. I totally understand it. Says not to get into politics, but a kilo of coffee on Royal Mail tract is now £25 to ship. My God. Yeah, people ain't going to pay that, are they? No, yeah, I understand now. That's amazing. That's yeah. But hey, we've got blue passports, haven't we? For some reason, yay! Sorry, everyone. I'm not getting political. It's just frustrating. Like you say, it's everyday people that affects, stuff like this affects. It's not Not the massive businesses. It's everyday people just trying to get about their lives. Even people just going on holiday, you know? And it's frustrating, really. But hey. At least we have sniffers in Minecraft now. Whoop, whoop. They make the cutest noises. I had animal noises turned off, and it's like, I turned them back on this afternoon. It's like, when they're looking for something, they go, What's, it's like, ooh, what's this? It's really cute. I love them, and I will squeeze them, and I will call them my snippers. I do this now. Let's go this bit. Hooray! There we go. Ow, 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 ow. That hurt. Ow. Oh, I see a ninja creeper. Hi, how you doing? Do one. Okay. Right. These down. I'll put all this sand back, I think. Let's put these down then. Okay. And we continue with the dynamic view for the audience. Woo! Hi, how you doing? Yeah. And we'll just do a bit of, I don't know, bit of this maybe. Let's just go along here. Go. Do one, Skelly. Nobody loves you. You haven't got any friends. Here you go. Okay, and sand. Doink, doink, doink. I don't even know how I was going to decorate this. I'm just going to put the materials back so she can use them. However she pleases. I see Creeper. Shaking that ass. Hi! Hi! How you doing? How you doing, friend? How you doing? How you doing? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Hotcha! Yeah, yeah. How'd you like that? Eh? How'd you like that? How'd you like that? You could do one and all. Yeah. That'll do. And a bit of that, and then a bit of that. Hello. Bit of that. There we go. Whee. You just ruined my perfect decoration there, Skelly. I'm not impressed. Fire! There you go. That'll do. Got all this crap. Okay. Back to the grind. Whee! Have I not got access to World Edit? No, we don't, sadly. Cobb doesn't want us to use it. Don't know why. Lab says, I actually have several wax seals as well, largely because I like the older method of sending the post, and I have a typewriter next to me. Now, that is fucking cool. Best I've got is, I used to work in pharmacy way back in the day, and I've got a set of, like, an ancient set of pharmacy scales on the shelf behind me. You can't quite see because it's covered when you guys see my camera angle, because it's actually on a higher shelf than what you can see in the background. But yeah, there's a ancient, well, not ancient, probably 1910, something like that. I don't build them like that anymore. It's still rock solid even now. Built them to last back then. Probably out of lead and fucking I don't know. The bones of dodos. I don't know. But hey, still a cool thing to have. And you have free fountain pens. And you see, the whole obsession with notebooks is starting to make more sense, isn't it? Aside from the mental health side of things. Like you say, with your ASD, that's gonna help, isn't it? Because my business partner, Aaron, he likes writing things down as well. Is it very therapeutic? Well, he's a writer anyway. He writes scripts. He's also an actor, so you know, it just works. I've got a mate. I'm not going to say his name because I've not had suspicion, but I've got a mate who's also got SD I went to school with, and he's still in touch with him, and he works in the film industry as well. Especially on like budgeted indie stuff, but he's got reels of paper all around him. So I don't know, it must be a thing. Maybe it's just my dumbass can't remember anything, but it's all right, Rory. Good lad. It's my assistant dog letting me know there's something. Danger! Danger! No, it's probably someone walking past the house, dude. Come on. Hello. Hello, zombie. Oh, you're dead already. Fair enough. Fine. Right. That's one side done. Let's go back the same way. Back the way we came. Evan says, I prefer having paper journals because it feels more real. Mate, yeah, I get that totally. Like, oh, sorry, Spider, but I'm gonna have to. I've got a quest to have to kill spiders. Sorry, mate. Like, you know, Spotify's, for example, music. Put it into music terms, like Spotify, amazing. You get any music you ever want at the touch of a button. But then it's like you're overfaced, and I actually prefer putting a physical CD in or a record. And it's kind of cool that my kids' generation have started to go back to the old vinyl ways, you know, and having that tactile thing. And it's like you say, same with writing, same with anything. I think that everything went digital, everything went to cyberspace, and just because we could, we never stopped to think whether we actually should in some cases. And totally get that. Totally get that with the you know, especially with the paper things. Like I say again, for me personally, I've been getting on with my notepads very well. I'm just curious to see if I'd get along better with one of these e-ink things. Because it's all I'm going to be writing everything in my book, which I do. But if I get to pick it up when I leave the house, might as well not bothered, you know. So it's that. So I think there's a happy medium with note taking for me. But obviously, people who like physically writing, like yourself, and like say my colleague at Team Reflector, he loves that physical act of writing things, you know. And I think that's great. Cypher says, I have the musical version of War of the Worlds on vinyl. Ooh, jealous. That's a classic. That's a classic. The latest version on the stage was quite good as well, with Liam Neeson in that. That was good. He also says, have you ever been in that kind of mindset where you go, oh, that's a good idea, I'll write that down in a minute, and then come back and go, what was I thinking again? Yeah. All the bloody time. I say that's why I've got so many different ways of writing down my thoughts or my ideas, or just general tasks like my wife up from work or whatever. So you know, like I say, it's why I wanted to try those things. But I think I've got my notebooks. My wife has very kind of bought me one of those Samsung Notes for the stylus, and then you can take the pen out. If you don't unlock it, you can take the pen out and you just write on the black screen like it's a notepad, and then it automatically syncs that up to a folder, you know, up in the cloud, and then I can look at it from any device, and it just automatically. I've got it set because obviously I'm forgetful. Like it automatically updates when I open Chrome. It opens my notes in the top corner. I have to like exit away. And also my wife's got access to that, so if I've written something down or if I've wandered off, because one of my things I go non-lucid and wander off, that's why I've got an assistant dog, so he can smell it happening before I even notice it's going to happen, and he's trying to drag me into like public places or into a shop or a pub or something like that and get someone's attention, or it'll rest me to the ground and sit on my legs until I come back round. That's why it's a staffy, because he has to be strong, you know what I mean? Yeah. I've done that where I've written a note and I've wandered off, and then you know, one of my loved ones has looked at my digital notepad that I've got all access to and gone, I know where he is. But also now, since that incident, we've got a thing on my phone where you can automatically ping where you are. So we've got that as well. Let's just get rid of that one, Cypher. Sorry, let's have a look. I had the musical version of War of the Worlds on vinyl. For me, it's usually in a position with where I can't actually write stuff down, and then my brain forgets less than a minute later. Yeah. I can understand how that can be frustrating, Cypher, mate. That's all. That's I mean, you're very similar brain chemistry, I think. By the way we're talking, obviously everyone's different, and your mileage will vary greatly. But you know, everyone's an individual. But I think just on a general sense, our brain chemistry seems to be very similar. I think we both have those same frustrations, don't we? So, now, should I dig or should I just crawl? It's going to be really slow crawling, isn't it? Oh, no, I'm just going to dig it out. Screw it. Or should I dig it out? Go on, then I'll dig it out. But yeah, like, because the will's there, isn't it, Safi? You know, the will to do things, the will to remember things is there. You know, the thing that makes you you is not the broken part of your brain or the ASD part of your brain or anything like that. You are the other ball of electricity that's held in there, you know. And then your brain or your body lets you down every now and again, and it's frustrating. I totally, you know, totally empathise, mate. I guess all we can do is just try to have these coping mechanisms like the notepads and things, and just try to, you know, do things. Like I said, I don't have ASD. Well, I might have undiagnosed ADD, but not ASD. So I can't fully empathise because I don't have it, you know. But I can imagine, because some of your things that frustrate you definitely happen to me with my PTSD and depression, and you know, my brain not working sometimes. So yeah, and like I say, it's a case of building up patterns, building up coping mechanisms, isn't it? And having loved ones or partners or work colleagues or whatever it is just around you that knows what your situation is and knows how to handle it if it goes tits up, you know. That's what I found over, you know, 10 plus years of having this, and just being kind to yourself, like you've told me before when I've been having a bad day. You know, being kind to yourself and recognizing that, yeah, your brain's going to let you down and it's going to be frustrating. You just got to, you know, not beat yourself up and dut yourself off. That sounds like you know what I mean, though. Like, try to not worry about what went wrong and just think about what you can do to fix it or what you can do to alleviate it next time. You know, don't worry about it went wrong. It's fine. Things go wrong all the time to everyone. That's my advice to anyone listening. Easier said than done most of the time. Totally agree with anyone who says that, but you know, it at least alleviates a little bit, you know. I'm enjoying this stream, guys. So being very, very mental health focused today. It's great. I think I'm a strong believer. I'm sure Cypher will. Cypher says the will's there, but everything else is going there for that. Yeah, exactly. And I think that's what people who don't suffer from it or don't know anyone who does. That's the bit people miss. Because I did. Christ, I did a 2-year mental health rotation when I was a student nurse back in the day, and even I missed that. So it started happening to me, and then you're like, oh, that's what they mean. You know what I mean? It's you know. I'm a big, strong believer in just being really open about stuff like this, like me and you are, Cypher, today. But like I've been on other streams, you're really open about it. It just, you know, as if it's like, obviously you've got ASD especially, so it's worse than this. But like, just when you have a conversation in the pub, you go, oh, I've got a cold, you know, and it's just that, you know, it's making it just as common as that and as open as that. I think it's a very powerful thing. More people talked openly like me and you do, and just factually about it and what pisses us off and that kind of stuff. I think most people will be a bit more sympathetic to people like us, but also there won't be that fear behind it either, because there's still a little bit of stigma around mental health even now. It's gotten better than it was, especially in the 80s and 90s, but you know, because everyone's like, oh, you got mental health, you're in a rubber room with man with white coats, you know, that bollocks. And most people are relatively high functioning, you know, like Cypher. Look at Cypher. They've got several businesses that they're running, you know. I run a charity, you know, and I work on film sets. Well, I volunteer work on film sets because I can't medically speaking, I can't really work very well because, from an insurance point of view, especially because I might just, wander off or whatever. But I do what I can. There's people there. There's people. Likelihood is you're working with someone with a severe mental health issue, and you just don't know because they're not being open about it. It's just it's just as common as a physical ailment like back problems or a cold or oh, I broke my leg. Oh, that must suck. Oh, I've got to make changes to my life. Oh, well, that's crap. Yeah, it's the same with mental health. It's a period of mourning of the person you were, and a period of mourning of the person you could have been. But then you like anyone, human beings are designed to bounce back, and you figure out, or you try to figure out, especially the high functioning among us, try to figure out ways to work around it as best we can. That's all anyone can do, really. Right. I gotta dig all this crap out as well. Damn. I wish I was your lover. This should be easier because it's not sand. I don't particularly like digging out sand. It feels slower than digging out stone, but maybe that's because I've got a bloody efficiency 10 pick that's got a built-in beacon. Might have something to do with it, but that one. It just did. Maybe it's just because my hands don't work as well as they used to with my mental health. It's just flipping between the tools. Also, I've got this amazing gamer's mouse I got sent as a back. It's old. It's back in the day when I was a pro YouTuber, and it don't work. Well, it works. I'm using it on my Apple Mac here. But the scroll wheel, you have to click it twice to move the thing around, and sometimes it double clicks, sometimes it moves one on the hotbar, and it's really frustrating. I'm guessing there'll be some kind of driver issue, so I need to look into it. But again, like me and Cypher's been talking about this entire stream, I go, I'll look into just downloading those drivers. It'll take 2 minutes. Oh, look, shiny thing over there. Let's go over here. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Yeah. See how I made the voice go off to the left there? Ha ha. The professional entertainer, ladies and gentlemen. Damn! I wish I was your lover. I can't sing today. My voice is just gone. None of you'll believe me, but I used to sing the West End chorus. So I did some main parts on like the touring versions of the shows, but nothing crazy. Now, my school's Amdram class was considered one of the best ones going. In fact, what am I doing? Instead of digging the side out on this one, I can just go this way like that and just walk backwards. Either I know you're watching, but goes without saying, any of these blocks I dig out, they're all in my storage. Just help yourself. You need to decorate, whatever. I'm sure you've got everything anyway, but, just standing rule with me. You want something in my storage, help yourself. I would say just not the diamond stuff and the emerald stuff, because I do a lot of villager work, and I'm kind of wanting to save up all my diamonds so for an episode where I just make an enormous diamond thing. Speaking of Ivor, there she is. Hello. I see you fighting a zombie. I was getting battered by all the mobs, but I'm not, because I'm safe in my hole, he says. I bet there's something behind me. She's trying to keep up with me. I can see her. I can see her. Come on. Oh, balls, I've run out. Yeah, I think I have run out. Bloody hell. Hang on. No, I haven't. Hey! I was about to jokingly slag a fiver for not giving him enough stuff, but then I can't, so now I'm disappointed. Whee! I'm gonna trap myself. I'm not gonna trap myself. Look at that! Professional Minecrafter! Whoop! I'm gonna jump over his creeper. Look how badass I am. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, it says, but I think I might be. I think I might be running away from Ivan, not towards her. No, professional Minecrafter. Look at this. Whee! Where's she gone? She come to see how I'm going and then just disappeared. Oh, there she is. There she is. Boof! Boof! Oh. Hey! Okay. I know you're watching, Ira, but I'm just writing it down as well. So this north road is fully still. East road is fully it's East Road that needs to be rejigged. All good. Ah, I was so patient and kind and lovely. Right. I've got time for Ivy. She's all right. She's all right, as we say in knots. Well, they say in knots. I'm Irish. I'm an Irish family guy with a Sheffield accent, so I'd say all right in Sheffield and all. To be fair, I'd say in all, which means as well to those people over the pond. All right and all. Right. So as you can see here, so basically what I'm doing here, I mean, on the East Road, last time I saw Ivy do one of these, she actually put this wall all the way up here. But I'm the bulldozer, so I'm bulldozing and just laying the ice down. Ivy decorates these things. So if I go another 10,000 blocks this way, so if we go to end top / home end top. Okay. We're about to warp 10,000 blocks the way I'm facing. There we are. So these are the old style things for the thingy, but east she started doing a 2-wide one where it's there's another block this way, and then there's like a intricate pattern here, and it looks really cool. But I don't know what she's going to do. So all I've done is I bulldoze out this block, and then if she wants to do the 2-wide walls with the details on, she can just literally you saw how fast that was. We just walk along, looking straight up, go all the way down, and then just do what she needs to do. If we go to, I'll not share this one because it literally I'll end up at the world border and have to go halfway back down again, which will take ages. But yeah, I'm being the bulldozer and I'm laying down the ice if I've got it. And then obviously Ivy's going to come along and do all this stuff, and she's obviously got the community shop to worry about as well. So I'm trying to do as much as I can for her. But now I've done the North Road and the East Road, and I've also done the West Road. Yeah, West. Oh, I forgot about that. I mean, I'll help her dig that back out again, but I'm going to be a bulldozer. By the time I bulldozed, because they all end here in a cliff face, or just what was a world border. It's just a sheer drop, so it just ends. If it's solid stone like this, because like quite tall mountains and things, I'll just bulldoze it all out, and then each of these, as you can see here. So this is N15. So this is 15,000 blocks out from 0, where my base is. Yeah, 14,999. You see on the top on the it says XYZ. So that is as far out as you go, and then at each of these white ones, this is every 1,000 blocks. There's a nether portal, and if it's in a mountain, there's a little whooshy thing to go up to the surface, like. So that's what we're doing. Yeah, I was just going to be a badass, and she's flying along. Maybe she's showing me something. I'm not sure. I do like these soul lanterns and stuff. That's cool. Very good. Yeah, nice one. And like I say, it has to be soul sand, because then if you've got soul speed 3, you can run along them. But if you haven't got soul speed 3, you end up going like really slowly. I didn't know that till today, so there you go. You learn something new every day. So now we need to go to. We've done north. We need to do south. So we need to go to home, sort, and put this stuff away. And then we're going to the south road, and we're going to bulldoze the crap out of that, and we're going to end up with lots of bollocks in my inventory. But hey, that's what this super sorter's for. Doesn't look like many chests, but there's money behind, and it's actually a multiple item sorter. So this is just like an approximation of what's in here. So that's all stone, but like I hear that's blackstone. So like all the different types of blackstone go in here. So on. But it only sorts stackable items. It can do non-stackable items, but it takes 10 times as long. So we'll just do a bit of this. And we set it off basically. But what I'm going to do is I've got another chest down here. Glass bottles there in 16s, aren't they? So I'll put them away myself. Oh, there we go. Fake as a lie. There. You wonder what that chest is? There's a load of hoppers here. This is a shulker unloader, so I just literally dump my shulkers at the end of a build in there, and it empties them into that chest. And at the moment, they stay in that chest, and I have to manually put them in here, because I don't want it to suddenly set this off. As you can see, it's quite complicated redstone here. I don't want to set this off while I'm not in the area, because if you unload the area, the whole thing breaks, and you have to rebuild the entire thing. So for now, I've just got a little button here that I can access, and then I just transfer them into there. We've done 4, we've done 5. There it is. I knew I had another inventory full somewhere. So yeah, but sometimes it's just as quick just to like put them in yourself, really. Bit of that, bit of that, bit of that. No, bit of that. There you go. There you go. And then if you just stood next to it, you can just do that. Sand up here somewhere. It'll filter down eventually. And then where is my terracotta? It's this one. I always get mixed up because it's all in here. So there's a terracotta. I've forgotten where red sand goes. I think that goes to the normal sandbox, but we'll see. Do that. We'll run this for you towards the end. I'll keep those in my in for now. And we will go. Right, this is the part where we have to row, so we need to get a boat. And this is the east tower, and we're going to the south tower because I've done east and west, and I went north. So we're going to the south tower, which at the moment is empty. I think South Tower is going to be a shop because it's green, like green money, like in America. And I think my tower, I think, I'm going to turn it into like a casino, mini game casino type situation. South Tower, I've not actually been to the end of South Road yet for a good few years, so it'll be interesting to see how it is. As you can see, if it opens out to a massive cave, either opens it up and makes it there. So that's South 1, you know. That's where all the stuff is. And then, like you should see, she terraforms all around the road as well. So that's why I just bulldoze it flat. South 2. I bulldoze it flat, and then she comes along and does all this decoration and lights it up so you don't run into mobs as you're sailing along, you know. Very dedicated grinder is our Ivor. There's someone's base. So people tend to build their bases on or close to these roads now. So it's like an extreme hills biome over there. But as you can see, it's a lot faster. That's 4,000 blocks. See, it's fast as anything. Oh wow! Someone's done a bag up job back there. Wow, I'm gonna check that out one day. I do every now and then. I do base videos where I go around other people's bases. Well, as best I can. If they don't know I'm coming, then I can't get inside them sometimes. But someone's done an amazing job there. That looks amazing. There's like entire towns coming off of these roads. Like on the East Road, I know it quite well because I'm kind of responsible for looking after it. Although I let slip for a little bit because I came off of Minecraft for a few months. But there's like an entire city and they started building before the roads were completed. So they were only like 100 blocks that way, but we came along and extended the road that way and made like we've got like you might have seen it outside the cinema on my base, like these little diagonal bits that if you just steer your boat into the edge here, you end up banging onto the diagonal bit and going straight off that way, you know, and that goes into this huge city with like really ornate, beautiful buildings. It's amazing. You know, look, someone's maybe I've done that. Just like a retaining wall. So yeah. Oh, there's one of those. Oh, we're getting to S10, so I think S15 will be when the 1.20 lands start. See, look, she's opened it up. You're probably going too fast, but I mean, there was a gap there. She's probably got like there. She probably got like armor stand displays in there for people who want to look at them. You know, amazing stuff. It's the thing. This is like you go so fast that it doesn't load the world in time for you to see stuff. So it's just like, yong, that was good. It's 13, getting close. But no one are there because I'll just literally, unless she's extended it already, which I doubt she's had time, I'll just launch off the end probably into a lake or some lava or something. That's 15. So anywhere around here, we'll launch off the end, I think. Which could be hilarious. Are you still, there you go, boof. There you go. 15,000 blocks in what, a minute? What these things are, it's for anyone who's on a boat on the road. Oh look, it's an abandoned village. I thought someone had, oh wow. That is a cool mountain. Oh my god. With an open cave on it. I might even build on that. Okay, so this is the new lands. So the hello. So probably up to about there. But these things, if you're just boating around, they've raised it up off the ground a little bit for various obvious reasons, but you can just row straight into these, straight onto the road, and then just yong, off you go, you know? Well, you can if you're better at steering boats than me, but hey. Right. So, bulldozer armor. Looks like we've got. Let's make sure there's no woodland mansions, because that's the only armor trim I didn't get myself. I just bought it off Fiverr because I'd been streaming for about 6 hours and I was exhausted, just having to think of talking all the time. Oh, look at that! It's an exposed lush cave. Huh. Cool. That's some weird generational glitches here. Sweet. Right, okay, well, start digging. So we're basically going to dig that way, straight through this mountain, and then obviously eventually we'll put some things in, and then, yeah. Right, she's already started digging that way. Have I got my night vision helmet on? I have. Excelente. 1, 2, 3. Way. 1, 2, 3. That way. And we just keep digging. So I think I'm just going to do the blue ice bit first, because if we get the blue ice in straight away, people can still keep going, even though it'll be ugly. You'll be in like a little stone box. We just place the ice down for people to get out to the 1.20 lands without having to like walk or ride, or it's only the staff members that have flies. Some people have flies as well. You can pay for it if you want to sponsor the server, but it's, you know, which most people do because it's an incredible server. The staff are amazing. People like to donate to keep it running, but not everyone can afford to, and that's absolutely fine too, you know. But for those guys, rather than walk it, oh, look at you! I see you. Hi, hi, boom. There you go. In fact, what are my quests at the moment? Hang on, /quests. What I've got to kill? Creeper. Slay 50 spiders. Progression 7. Yay. Let's do 50 creepers as well. And then quest. We've got one for like digging stone. There you go. Oh, only 5. 5? Have I got 5 going? Hang on. I can't have 5 going. I ain't got that one going. I normally have that one going. I ain't got that one going. I'm not fishing at the moment. Can't be doing with fishing. Hunter. So I've got creeper. Wait, what? Yeah, I've got creeper and hunter. No farming. No food. No ore. I've completed them anyway. Excavation I'm not doing. Ore mining. I am doing this one. So there's 3 there. That's 4. Crafting. Left click start, left click start, left click start, left click start. Meh, whatever. Bulldozer! I'm going to dig out these and then basically walk backwards doing that. To get the actual, you know, the height we need. Design the tunnel so we can just do that to make it just easier to dig it all out, you know? So yeah. Now... Oh, that's the point. I need to set a home in case I reset. Give me a sec. There and there. South Road, isn't it? Set home S top. Yeah. All right. Oh, it's an open cave. Hooray! That's probably where I can hear all the zombies then. Around here. Okay, I'm just making it easier for me to lay the ice down. I can always dig it back out in a bit. Oh. Yeah, see what I mean about the mouse? Yeah. Keep going, and then we just start digging up, basically, and getting rid of all the trees that are just floating in midair. I think this is going to be an open air tunnel. This, I think the surface is pretty low down, really. Bulldozer! Do one, zombie, I'm busy. Ding 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 ding. Do one, zombie, I'm busy. Okay. That's where you start using this. There we go. That's that. Do the trees. I do the trees later because this has got to be opened out another 3 blocks either side yet. This is just like the basics. We'll check that out as well, but because it's how far up does that go? Yeah, might as well check this out as well. I think. There you go. Let's do that for a bit. There we are. Let's have this as an open air tunnel, frankly. All right. Now it's gonna go back and get rid of these dregs here. Possibly leave that one. Again, aesthetics, not for me. That's Ivor's expertise. I am literally a digger. That's all I do. I mean, I help build tunnels and everything, obviously, but hey, do one, mate. I'm trying to talk to the audience. My God. Yeah. Okay. Gonna do a very basic tree job for now. I'll come back and do them properly in a bit. I think I definitely want to work on just getting the ice out there for people, and then go quick. All right. You can probably see where this is going. I'm going to get the mud and dirt I've already picked up, and make that a base for the main road network. So we'll just do a bit of this. Do a bit of this. Grass will spread, and plus this is going to be covered up anyway. Go, and then 1, 2, and 3. So I need to fill this slot in as well. Okay. Right, that's that. And that's all going to be covered up that way. 1, 2, 3. 3. Bit of that. There we go. So these two. This one and this one. Yeah. Bloody phantoms. Do one. I can sleep while these phantoms are flying around me. I bet I can't. Okay. Okay. Sorry, guys. I've just noticed that my chat just froze, and I've just got a bootload of it of messages. So, if you're still watching, apologies for that. Nothing intentional, of course. Just tech being the way it is. Severel said he's got Java Minecraft running on a Chromebook. Now that I want to see, because the kid uses a Chromebook for school, and we've kind of, obviously my wife's the IT person. We've kind of got Bedrock running. Of course, they want Java because all the cool kids play Java. Cool kids, I mean me. Even though on our server you can play Java as well, but you can play Bedrock as well. You know, Java Master Race and all that. Do one, Skelly, I'm busy. The wrong axe for dealing with skeletons, that axe. Go. That stuff away. Is that it for the ice? My god. Soul soil. It is it for the blue ice though. This is it. This is it. Kronos 4 is volunteering to help if an extra couple of hands is needed. Thank you, Kronos 4. Appreciate you. Sorry, I had a problem with my chat overlay. It's being a dick. All right. Hi, Creeper. How you doing? Excited to see me? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Okay. I have to dig all this out as well in a bit. I'm just going to try and get as far as I can. I'm trying to get as far as I can. Digging this out. Duck, and then this one. Ooh. Okay. So it's that one and then that one as well. Go and again. There we go. All right, we're on to 6 now then. Oh, duck. Hey up, me duck. Stay around it in knots. Oh, come on. There we go. Hey up, me duck. Still watching the stream. Cronus 4 is my other half. Being a dick is why I don't like tech for note taking. Ah. Yeah. Ooh, yes, you got snow and everything, hadn't you? Right. We shouldn't have dug this sides out really, because people will just fall off then. Let's oh, what I've got here then, hang on. 2. Ba-da ba 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 ba. Let's do that ish. Gonna have it like a ghetto road while we get it decorated and get the rest of the bits in. We need to have some walls so people don't go flying off the sides. Right, okay. Go on, you can do it. There you go. Oh, there it is. Okay. Sound like a minion. Banana. Oh, look at you! You're in the sun. You're on fire. Ooh, aren't you special? Right. Okay. Bulldozer! Right, so that's that done. Let's put all this crap away. Oh, and here. Right. Just brute force this road. Ow. Oh, bugger. I see a spider, I liked it. Oh, hello, I've got a quest to kill you guys. I know you're friendly and you're friends, aren't we? Yeah, not anymore. Hi, mate. Did you see what I did to your mate? What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Oh, yeah! There we go. Oh, I spiked by him over there if anyone needs one. Although you can't mine this one because it's build world, not mining world. But hey, it's there. Super Mario 64? Well, that's actually after my time, but yeah. It's a good game, though. First one to do the 3D camera effect. Well, the first one to do it effectively, I suppose. They tried it a few times before, but... Yeah, on a console, obviously. PC Master Race and all that. You got Wolfenstein and all that, but... Don't know how they did that. Yeah, that was that's just the original Super Mario tune. Probably another thing about mental health, I suppose. I tend to nervously hum stuff when I'm trying to remember things, and I didn't realize I did it until someone pointed out that that's exactly what I do, and especially like the viewers on streams and stuff, and like. Oh, you thinking again, maybe? Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry about that. No, I'll be right. Yeah. That's yeah, Super Mario theme tune seems to be my go-to. I don't even realize I'm doing it when I'm doing it, but you know. We all have a thing, right? Okay. Brute force the road. First console I had technically was the GameCube. Oh, you're a young lad then. You're not. That's depressing actually, because I'm guessing you're in your 30s, which means yeah. Oh my god, I'm old. Oh, where? Actually, GameCube is my favorite console of all time, which is actually sad because well, you know, it was a good console. You had one, really good console. I like the design of it. Aesthetically, it was good. Had a lot of innovative features that never really got used properly, but as we know, we both know that. Great, I've got maybe 6 of them. People found out I like GameCubes, and that people didn't like theirs, and they just I've got like the original purple one, and then oh, there's Ivor. Oh, Ivor's helping! Whoop whoop. And then I've got like 3 black ones. I've got an unworking yellow one somewhere. How the hell did you do that so fast? Nice! Oh, that was a suspicious soil. I think. Was it? Right. No, it wasn't. I kissed a girl. Oh, underground thing, we don't like the underground things. There we go. Okay, better that. I was brute forcing! Yeah, bulldozer, baby! Shut up, baby zombie, nobody cares. I ate your mother. Good luck taking Ivor on. She's like a PvP special. 30s? Nope. I was born in the same year as Star Wars Episode 4 came out. Oh, okay. So you are an old lad then. I thought you were, by the way you were talking, to be fair. Yeah, same here, mate. Interesting. So you were quite slow on the uptake on the old console thing. Sure, there are multiple reasons for that. We don't need to go into it. But... Ooh, blue eyes. Yeah, like my first console. It depends on what year you're talking. So, like, I've got an Atari 2600, but that technically was like a lot later than when it came out. My first, well, we've got to call it console. I had a ZX Spectrum 48K and then a 128K back in the day. And I played the hell out of that. And this is back in the days. People moan about loading times on CD games. Now it's like, yeah, try on the ZX Spectrum. You start it loading when you go to school, and it's just about done when you get back 6 hours later. Cypher knows. I built one through an ice thing before. It's quite handy because you just replace the ice you're using. Hi, guess what? Hoya! Yeah, guy bitch. Let me /craft. Send that back into blue ice and recycle it. You see, I am an eco warrior. I'm recycling. Hey Nova, how you doing? Everyone's out today. Hi. Right. Where am I? 6. That shite away. My inventory's full of crap. My inventory's full of crap. So is my stream, and so is my voice. My inventory's full of crap. And we've got a mushroom island as well. Oh, right. Yeah, I might have to nick that. In my industrial district. How big is that? Let's have a look. Alive is it's tiny! Oh, it's so cute! Is it big enough? Well, I've never had any complaints before. Mushroom. Ocean. Mushroom field. Oh, it goes quite far out. Mushroom fields. I'm having this. I'll give it up if I don't use it. Let's go there to. Oh, is it right in the way of the road? No, the road's just over there. Okay, it's fine. That's fine. To Irish. Go. Let's expand it. Is that mushroom fields? That's frozen ocean. That's mushroom field. That's frozen ocean. Mushroom fields, frozen ocean. Mushroom fields, frozen ocean. Mushroom fields, frozen ocean. Mushroom fields. Frozen ocean. Mushroom fields, all this. Deep frozen ocean. That's only a little bit. Oh. Yeah. To me. Yep. Mine. I want a mushroom island for an industrial district, but I mean this might be a bit small, but actually if I stack them really high, it could be a thing. Oh my god! That was a bloody machine. I don't know how she lays it so fast. She must have a blooming auto clicker or something. Whee! Put the one there. Hang on. There you go. You missed a bit. Oh, it's hard to walk on this ice. My God. Okay. Nova's getting pwned by a skeleton. Odd my arse. That was a statement, not a request, Nova. On another episode today, on another episode of Moobit gets distracted by shiny stuff. Yeah, I know, right? Told you. I'm not even trying to hide it. How are you placing them so fast? Holy crap! Fair computers have consoles. Yeah, that makes sense. You had a ZX 48K plus, and then a 2 plus, and then a 3 plus. Oh, get you, posh boy! We were pretty poor, to be fair, so the fact that I had a 128K was like gold dust at the time. I was very lucky to have that. Oh, look, more shiny things! No, I won't. Programmed an auto clicker to right click every 50 milliseconds. I wondered if that's what you were doing. Hi! Oh my God, that's amazing! No wonder you get the bloody tunnels done so quickly when you start doing them, mate. That's genius. Here's me with my new bass fucking mouse, clicking as fast as I can. I've been demasculated, Nova. Help me! I get kicked occasionally due to the packet spam. Yeah. Yeah, I bet you do. There you go-ish. Yeah. Okay, let's just flatten that. Flatten all that shit. There? It's there, isn't it? I was going to start on the soil. Can't blame it. There you go. You missed one. Let's compress that back into blue ice. Might as well. Very hard to walk on ice. There we go. Right, I'm just going to keep going in a straight line. Left the Spectrum to the Commodore to Amiga and then a 1200. Nice. Yeah, that was my you know, that was my like holy grail as a kid, like, because you'd see I was still on a ZX Spectrum when the Mega Drive came out. And I got the Mega Drive was my first console, if you will. And I got an Atari 2600 like a lot later. Oh, thanks, mate. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And yeah, I was still. I got a Mega Drive when Sonic 1 came out, so obviously the Mega Drive was out a good 2-3 years before that. I think Altered Beast it launched with, didn't it? So I was still on a Spectrum, and then you got these Mega Drives and these Amiga 500s, and the graphics at the time, you'd see the graphics on the back of the box, and it's like, oh my God, it's so realistic. And you know, obviously 16-bit PCs, so of course it was, compared to a 48K ZX Spectrum. I mean, I had that even, so we were pretty poor at the time. And like the NES came and went, Master System, Game Gear. I had a Game Boy. I had the first Game Boy. Me and my dad went arms on it. That was great. The original Game Boy. I played that to death. But again, that was an 8-bit thing, wasn't it? So it was basically a handheld NES, wasn't it? But without any color graphics. So yeah, very jelly. There, then there. Eventually upgrade my 1200 to have a hard drive because the graphical adventure games were a pain in the arse on 11 plus floppies. Yeah. Kids today don't know the bone, do they? You need a librarian to play a bloody game. Oh, we're at the world border. Oh, that wasn't as far as I thought. Yeah, I can imagine, like, well, the Lucasfilm stuff, all that. They're on, like, yeah, like a book came with it, full of floppy disks. Oh, those are the days. You've got some nostalgia there. Oh, dear. Oh, was it Monkey Island? That was it. And Myst. I think you'd have been able to play Myst because you had such a powerful Amiga. God almighty, those graphics were amazing. Oh my god! As we know, they were pre-rendered. That's how they managed to pull it off. But woo! When you saw that in the shop, you knew you were looking into the future. I tell you. There we go. Oof. Amiga owners ended up with a repetitive strain injury because of how often floppies needed to be swapped. Yeah. Here's me with my lowly 48K tape. It took like 6 hours to load, or whatever it was. That's how I remember it. It probably wasn't that. It was probably about an hour, but still. You die and you have to reload the entire game. Monkey Island 1 was 4 floppy disks. Monkey Island 2 and Indiana Jones was 11. Beneath the Steel Sky was 15. Good God. I remember all those games, actually. I didn't play them at the time when they were out. Obviously, as a retro gamer, I've got a decent collection now, but right. And I'm like, Indiana Jones 11. That one and that one. Now I've got to go back and do the Soul Sand either side, and I'll take Abby's lead and how she wants to decorate it, really. No, have you got your head on backwards? What's that about? Me? Oh, wait a minute. What's that? Ah, balls. Dig all that up. Wait a minute. Where am I? So I'm on 0 and minus it. Ah, feck. Yeah, it is wrong. God damn it. Oh well. Get rid of that. I have to dig all that back up. My wheat hasn't grown yet. That sounds like a spy code, doesn't it? My wheat hasn't grown yet, but in the east, it flourishes. I don't know. I don't know what spy words they use. In the east, the monkey sighs. What? Here's a horror from the Spectrum era. R tape loading error. And now I have PTSD again. right towards the end, you know. No, I stared at the loading screen for 2 hours and now it's broken. Yeah. And your kids don't know they're born today. Got it so easy. Oh, that satisfying noise. Right. Oh, there's a water thing here. There you go. Go away. Yeah. Right. What can I do with beetroot? You can make a lovely salad. Stain your clothes. You should do that, Mike. We should be able to stain your level armor with beetroot. Oh, this is horrific. At the time of the 90s, I knew a shop near a local town centre that sold copies of something for like £1 a floppy, largely because the box games were so expensive back then. Yeah, they were. I mean, people. Suddenly, about I saw Soul Sand. So reply. Oh, soil. No faces. Yeah, man. I've got games that have still got like the R price label on the front, you know, and the kids like, oh my god, games are so cheap back then. It was like $3.99 or whatever. Oh my god. Yeah, but the average wage was like, what was it? it was like a day working salary to buy a game. Like, whereas today with minimum wage, you can usually get a game for half a day's salary. It's percentage wise, you know. Games have always been that expensive, though, aren't they? Really, they've always been if you look at it as a percentage of your salary, of your wages or whatever, they've always been that expensive. People don't realize they've always been around the equivalent of today, 50 quid. You know, still sucks that they have to be that expensive, but you know. It's like I'm a Transformers collector. You know, I love them. I've worked with them, and I've stopped collecting them now because they've gone back to 80s. Like 80s, they were ridiculously expensive. Did they get the one wrong last time? Yes. But I didn't know that till today. It's gone back to that again. I don't want to get political, but since Brexit and since the COVID and everything else like that, slash craft, like anything that's plastic toys, whatever, it's just expensive AF. Like all the Hasbro stuff's just gone absolutely through the roof. It's just, just how it's gone, really. I don't know what to say on it, but it's so I've stopped buying like toys and geeky products and stuff because I can't justify it right now. Mortgages going up and that kind of stuff. It's it's literally like history repeating itself. Cypher will know this. He's watching. Him and his wife, I'm guessing, are roughly about the same age as me. But we when you live through the 80s, the 70s had austerity like it does now. And then the 80s were like miners' strikes and stuff like that, so everyone was broke because of that, And it's happening now. It's not miners now. It's public service workers and nurses and film industry, has seen a lot of strikes and all that. Everything's expensive. Bread, mortgages, video games, anything that's leisure is expensive. Ooh, you're gonna drop your trident? I'll come back for you in a minute. And it's like history's repeating itself, and it's rather surreal, to be honest. Ooh, hello, polar bear. You're strong. I do feel like I've gone back in time, and for someone who, like myself, I'm she, Kronos is he. My apologies, Cypher. Sorry, I did not mean to assume gender identity there, my friend. I'm just a dumbass, so it wasn't like an assumption. But saying that, you're right though, right? I was saying to Kronos that the prices now look like they were back in the recessions of the 80s. Yeah, man. And man, so that's an accent thing. It's person, man as in human, So I'm quite anally retentive about not assuming gender identity. Well, because it's the internet and you never know anyway, because people say they're male and the female or vice versa or whatever. But also, like, we work a lot with people who are trans, and especially kids who are trans and are trying to deal with that and go through school and all that. And I learned quite quickly not to put my 80s brain away and just not look at someone and go male, female, whatever. It's just like you just don't know. So yeah, apologies. You know me by now. It's not intentional. I'm just an idiot. There's nothing more than that. Let's take you to there. Dig that. I'm sure I will probably cover this up, but hey, options good. There we go. What was I doing? 6. That's it. Sorry. Rubik getting distracted by shiny things. That almost never happens. How very dare you? Right, well, that can be thrown out. I don't want any of that crap. Our record. Bye-bye. Right. Okay. There we go. Oh, bloody hell. Done it again. You can tell I've been talking for a few hours because I'm making silly mistakes. This is the first sign, peeps. This is the first sign. Oh. Yep. Here's me spending 10 minutes digging out this little bit, and already Ivor's done 15 layers with a fast clicking thing. I'll pick up all this crap so I can just sell this back to the server and buy Ivor some more ice. Because I'm a genius like that. There we go. Whee! There we go. Whoop. Okay, ice. Ice? No, ice, baby. Dung, 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 diddy, dung, dung. Yeah, shut my ass with that reference, aren't I? I bet anyone younger than 30 won't even know what that is. Found systems gone out the window. Done. Right. That is a spider. I can hear it. Okay. I think that's it for blue ice for now. Need some more. I've got it there in my inv, and then we need to put this soil down. Hello. There we go. There we go. Vanilla ice, baby. I stopped the soil. Yeah, yeah. Sadly, I can't have you guys help me almost because there's a 30-second delay between me doing something and you guys seeing it. So it's like, by then I've already fluffed up. Oh well. Right. Come on. I'm really anal about this. Let's just, yeah, let's make it all level. There we go. Okay. Go, 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 go. Oh, maybe not. Go, 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 go. Hello? Go, go, go. Thank you. Right. Oh, hey, polar bear. Eh. I should have. Oof. I've got Frostwalker. We should have like Ice Walker, like ice spikes, you know, like with the special shoes they wear in ice rinks. So you can just like walk normally on ice. That'd be pretty badass. Ah, I fell over. Let's destroy all that. I love the irony of us lot trying to be a little bit eco-friendly and trying to use recycled materials and all that, and yet we're all obsessed with a game that basically encourages you to destroy the natural habitats of thousands of animals and indigenous peoples. Worst stuff of mental health is when you say you're going to do something and then forget 2 seconds later. Yeah, done that. Yeah. You get yourself a reputation for being unreliable with people who don't know you very well, and it's like, I'm trying. You got to surround yourself with understanding people, I think. Either that, or you hyper focus on it, and then overdo the thing, and they're just like, oh, take the bin out, and you've taken the bin out, got the pressure washer out, cleaned the bin, the other bin, you know, categorized your your recycling into alphabetical order, all that shit. That's always fun. Oh, maybe not that deep. Move it. There you go. Oh, hello. She's back. Whoop, whoop. Is that it? Right, we've got to do the we've got to do the thingies now, haven't we? Holy crap! Holy crap! She's done it. Look at that. Woo! Okay, so right. Blue ice, compressed ice. I've got some polished deep slate here in my inv. More blue ice there. So blue ice, blue ice, blue ice, blue ice. I'm just going to put all this here just so at a glance I know where I am. Polished deep slate plus deep slate. So compress that block down even further into blue ice. Do that. Then do that. And oof. Right, alright, forgot it's going to be triple the size, isn't it? So if we do that, put that. We'll do craft. I bet Ivy's already got half of this. Okay. Oh. Right, that's that. Okay. Go that. The other two away. All right. One there. We've got one there. Where's Ivy gone? T ask I for Robotnik. Hello. Oh, you dropped your stuff. There you go. Right, I'm going to go to the start. /home. We're south, aren't we? South top. Which is kind of an oxymoron, but hey. An oxymoron? I don't know. Ooh, stuff! Gonna lay these down and then we'll widen these tunnels as well. Oh. There we go. Got it. Alright. And now the dynamic view begins. I occasionally get called unreliable by some close to me because my brain goes, time to forget stuff. Yeah. Yeah. It's usually work colleagues and stuff who don't really get it. Obviously, I don't work anymore, but when I did, yeah, I was called out on it a lot, and you know, it got frustrating for me. But I mean, you know, let's be fair, it probably got frustrating for them as well, you know. But don't make it easy for anyone, really, does it? I suppose. Plus all this these grey blocks to the north of your screen. Will be dug out. I think we're just like brute forcing the road so people can get out here, and then we'll prettify it later. Yeah. Oh, now you're just showing off. Oh, just keep my new bass going slowly then. All right, fair enough. I can just like rapid click like. No, I can't. Do one, Skelly. I'm busy. Wow. I was just like, I passed me. What should I say? Let's do a microphone effect. There you go. Hopefully I'm broadcasting in stereo, otherwise that would just sounded silly. Hey, who's the Energizer Bunny playing by? I know, right? That's Ivy. She's got like cheat code enabled or something. I'm the say la la di da di da di da. I'm placing slabs. I'm placing plans. I mean, she's missing a few, but she's still getting it done quicker. I feel like such a noob doing this the old-fashioned way. Let's get myself an auto clicker, I think. Ow. There we go. Get stuck there. Oh, thanks, mate. Oof. Nah. We got hit by a skeleton as she was flying past. Oh dear. Hi, creeper. Oh, you are asking for it, Ivor. Oh dear. He's just like, "Meow, mine." Oh dear. Oh, we've got creepers. Hi. Do one. Oh, dope. Oh. Ivor has the reactions of a cat. I have the reactions of a drunk sloth. There we go. Whee! Good night, mate. That was really funny visually, to be fair, mate. If you're still watching, I enjoyed that. It's just this like, oh look, Ivan's had 15 coffees again. Good night, Ivor. Love you, mate. I'm gonna patch up the holes anyway. Don't worry about it. And I'll come off my sen. Diggy diggy hole, bang! Diggy diggy hole. Oh, you made. Why did I go higher? That's annoying. There we go. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy diggy hole. Diggy diggy hole. Feck off! Feck off! Yeah, that's right. Feck off. You understood that, did you? Good. Hit by a smooth criminal. I have the reactions of a drunk sloth in space. Space! Portal 2. One of the greatest games of all time. Yeah, me too, mate. Again, people don't realize, do they? That's the one of the classic, symptoms of our conditions. Even though we have slightly different conditions, reaction times go. It's another reason, apart from just not being able to physically keep up with people asking for arcades, is I was hurting myself, not badly hurting myself, but I was hurting myself like more than I normally would be. Just tapping your finger with a hammer, or scratching your finger on a splinter or whatever, because your action times just slow down. So it's like, okay, maybe stop dealing with high-powered tools. Okay. I think she's fixed most of them. Look at these. Yeah, there's a couple there. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Nobody cares. Go away. Okay. I think we're all right. 1 or 2 here. I've got to get me one of the motor clickers. That was no wonder Ivor builds the road so damn quickly. Now I see why. She's a bloody genius. Ow. Ow. Best thing I like about this South Road so far is tunnels. There's not many massive long tunnels, which means there's less to dig out. And it's less for either to prettify as well. So win-win all around, really. Definitely have to download this, although I think I'm streaming in 720, which isn't the best, but edit some highlights on this one because there's quite a few funny moments and quite a few poignant moments talking to you guys. People being honest about their struggles and things, which I think is very educational for anyone who wants to know that stuff. Probably turn it into shorts. Cypher, I'll ask your permission before I release anything, but I'm assuming because you're talking quite openly in the chat here that you're okay with it, but I will check before I release anything. It's going to take me a while to edit anyway. Okay. Plus, no one watches my shorts content anyway. I ain't a big deal anymore, am I? Alright, that's all that. I think we're alright. I'm just gotta dig out all the bloody trees now. Sounds like a problem for tomorrow, Moobit and Ivor. Aha. Ha! Ha ha! About to pick this stuff up for Ivor. There we go. Right. Let's see what we're left with. I can't see my bloody keyboard anymore. There we go. Gotta put that away. Very quickly. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Random boat. And I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Digging a hole. Yeah. I'm going to dig the rest of that out tomorrow because I'm getting quite tired, guys. So thank you for joining me. Let's get away from this bloody rain. There we go. Thank you for joining me, though. This looks like the North Road, functionally speaking, is up, which means people can get out to the furthest reaches and look for that sweet, sweet pottery shards. Yay? Question mark? I don't know. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Raw! Hi, Crib. Hi, Nova. Nova has just joined us in the actual, in thingy chat. Oh, yeah, Nova helps. Look. She's helping. She's got more. Hey! Oh, yeah, I'll pick that up before I go. Until next time, I've been Moobit. You've been awesome sauce, and I'll see you at the next stream. Ta-ra!